Welcome back to The Explainer. I am so thrilled you're here with us today because, well, we're doing something incredibly practical. We're tackling the absolute most common daily words to literally dramatically improve your English speaking skills. You know, knowing these words, that is the true foundation of fluent speaking. And this isn't just theory, right? This is a complete active practice session designed to get you talking right now. So, do you want your English speaking skills to improve dramatically? I mean, I know the answer is yes, otherwise you wouldn't be tuning in. But to achieve that, you've got to understand that this is not just some passive vocabulary lesson where you sit back and just listen. No way. Native and fluent speakers use these exact words every single day, and to truly master them, you have to use them too. So here is our golden rule for today's explainer. Don't just listen. Repeat every word, every sentence, every single example out loud. Seriously, the more you speak right now, right along with me, the faster you're going to become fluent. Okay, let's dive into this and start building your vocabulary from the ground up.
We're going to start with some foundational words, and I want you to actually say them out loud with me, deliberately and clearly. Let's start with a simple one. Hello. Used when you meet someone. Say it with me. Hello. Hello, how are you today? Now, good. Say it. Good. This is a good day. Let's try bad. Say, bad. I had a bad experience yesterday. How about happy? I am happy to see you. And sad. She feels sad today. And for size, let's use big. This house is very big. You're doing great. And you might be wondering, why start here? Well, because mastering just a small fraction of these high-frequency words, like big, small, hot, cold, happy, that actually makes up the vast majority of daily conversation. They literally form the emotional and physical baseline of our daily lives.
Let's move on and see how this builds into the nouns we use to navigate our everyday lives. These are just incredibly useful. Again, repeat after me. Friend. He is my best friend. Now, family. I love spending time with my family. Let's do work. I have a lot of work today. Try school. My brother goes to school every day. Let's add food. This food tastes delicious. And water. Please give me some water. Now, money. I need money to buy groceries. And finally, our absolute most valuable resource, time. Time is very valuable.
All right, now let's take those individual words and weave them into longer sentences, because this is where fluency really starts to take shape. Read these aloud with me. My friend and I went to school together. Great. Next. My family had dinner together last night. And the last one, I finished my work on time. See how naturally those essential daily words fit together? It's like a giant puzzle. Every day is a new opportunity to learn. And putting these words together, that's the key to the whole shebang.
Excellent work. Now let's shift gears to action words and speaking naturally. So, if nouns are our building blocks, action words like go, come, eat, and drink, well, they're the engine. Let's speed up a bit to a natural conversational rhythm here. Imagine a real-life routine scenario. Someone looks right at you and asks, "Where are you going?" And you reply, "I am going to the office." And this brilliantly illustrates how the simple action word go functions perfectly in a real everyday conversation. Where are you going? I am going to the office. Would you like to come with me? Yes, I would love to come.
Let's expand on this a little with a typical weekend routine. Imagine you're out running errands, maybe a typical shopping trip. You might tell your partner, "I need money to buy groceries." Then, maybe a friendly clerk asks about your weekend routine, and you say, "I go to the market every Sunday." And hey, if you're ordering food at a cafe on the way, you might say, "I ate bread and fruit." See? Action words combined with daily nouns in real-world scenarios. It really is that simple.
Okay, now let's practice greeting a friend. Read this back-and-forth dialogue out loud with me. Ready? Hello, how are you today? And your friend answers, I am good, thank you. What are you doing? Notice how we naturally bounce hello, good, and that action word doing right off each other.
Let's keep that conversation going. Why are you learning English? And then the enthusiastic reply, because I want to speak fluently. Look closely at the words want and speak. So the crucial point here is that expressing your desires using these foundational words makes your speech sound completely natural and, honestly, much more purposeful.
Then the conversation goes a bit deeper. Do you feel confident speaking English? And the honest answer? Sometimes I feel nervous, but I try my best. I really want to highlight this exchange because feeling nervous, that is a completely normal part of the learning journey. We've all been there. But having that attitude of, I try my best,
That is exactly what leads to fluency. Just keep learning and never give up.
All right, let's move into a rapid-fire confidence-building phase. I want you to say these short, powerful phrases out loud with a lot of energy. Ready? I need practice.
Keep that momentum going. Say it with me. I want success. Awesome. Now try this one. I love speaking English. Notice how combining the powerful emotion word love with the action word speaking instantly builds this incredibly positive, unstoppable mindset.
Let's escalate the energy here. This right here is a core belief you absolutely need to have. Say it loud. I can learn English. I can improve every day. I am becoming more confident.
And this, actually, scratch that, this is perhaps the most important one of all. Read it with me. I am not afraid of mistakes. Remember, every single mistake you make helps you learn. Mistakes are just proof that you're trying.
We have reached the peak of our confidence sequence. This is your goal, your ultimate statement of belief. Let's declare it together. I will speak English fluently. I believe in myself.
Excellent job today. So, how do we make this permanent? Well, you use words in daily conversations, you speak in front of a mirror, and you record your voice to listen back carefully. Now, what's really interesting about this is that these aren't just mental exercises, right? These are physical steps. Actually moving your mouth in front of a mirror, actually hearing your own voice played back to you, that is exactly what builds the physical muscle memory required for fluent speaking. I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative question to think about. Will you keep learning, practicing, and speaking so English becomes a natural part of your life? You know, the more words you know, the more easily you can express your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas. With regular practice, your vocabulary and your speaking confidence are going to grow stronger every single day. Thank you so much for putting in the active work with me during this explainer. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in our next session.